Hello, I'm Mayte Prida.
And I'm Ghassan Nassar, and we are Sliving at 60.
And today we're going to take you to one of our favorite places in the whole entire world. That is Bali.
Yeah.
Bali in Indonesia is a province island of Indonesia. The capital city is Denpasar, which is where the main airport is located. And that's where people from all over the world arrive every single day to enjoy this beautiful place. What is very interesting, it is that the majority of the people practice Hinduism. But that's very interesting because Indonesia is a predominantly Muslim country. It's a little mixture of Buddhism and Hinduism. And it is beautiful. You can see people practicing this every single day. And I want to say that religion, this kind of religion or spirituality, better said, is really their way of living. When you go up the mountains for about 45 minutes from Denpasar, you get the city of Ubud. That's an inland city, and it's called the capital of the arts and culture for that region. It has a lot of interesting places that you can visit, such as Monkey Jungle. Monkey Jungle has some temples inside, 3 temples inside Monkey Jungle. But you have to be aware of the monkeys. There are monkeys everywhere. And although you might think that they are cute and funny, they really strike into your purses, your bags, and they take away anything they can get away with. Ubud is surrounded by rice terraces, and really the scenery is truly amazing. And the island of Bali has a lot of beautiful temples. My favorite, or one of my 2 favorites, is Tanah Lot. Tanah Lot is the temple of the sea because it is located precisely in a very small rock formations out in the ocean. We went there to get a blessing ceremony. And what is amazing is that you have to cross the, I want to say, a little stretch of beach.
Rocky,
Little rocky stretch. Yes. You can cross it only when the tide is low. If the tide is high, you can cross it, but you have to use a little boat, and it's not always available. We were lucky enough that we were able to cross it by walking.
The tides were low.
The tides were low. So once you get there, there is this group of priests and they give you blessings. What's very interesting is that Tanah Lot has a clear water manantial. Water coming from under the sea, but it's not salty water, it is clear water. And that's truly amazing, and that's one of the reasons why they built that temple in that particular place. We got the blessings, and they give you a little bit of water to drink it. They believe you are purifying your soul by doing so. So, of course, anything that means purification, we're doing it.
Yes, definitely. And the blessings.
And then you see the devotion from people from different religions or different cultures that go to visit this temple. That's really amazing because that shows you that spirituality is what brings people together. Tanah Lot has a lot of interesting places surrounding it. Not only it has a fabulous market and a place where you can find great bargains and statues, listen to music, people playing, people chatting, people strolling and walking. But right next to Tanah Lot is a beautiful temple as well. It's called the Lotus Temple. One of my favorite places in Ubud, of course, is the market, the central market, because you can find many different things there. So I told Ghassan, my love, we need to take a break. I'm gonna go for a little bit to the market so you can stroll around. And all of a sudden I get a WhatsApp from him telling me, come here to this cafe.
Yes, and it's called Lotus Café. But it is really amazing. Cafe does not give it justice because inside, as you walk in with all the water and plantation that's so beautiful, there is a temple higher up, and from there they do ceremonies and walk through the town with large processions almost at sunset.
Yes.
We were there at sunset, at least for that
And it was so
ceremony.
beautiful to see how everybody sings and prays and are chanting, and they walk around town doing so. So we were fortunate enough to catch it, and it was really, really nice. Another stop in our trip in Ubud was to Amir's house. Amir is a great friend of ours. He's one of the first architects that developed the construction with bamboos in the world. So he has this really amazing property, which during the pandemic, he decided to turn into several little homes inside his compound.
Exactly, yeah.
Everything or the majority of things there are hand carved, handmade, locally produced. You can see the terraces, a beautiful pool overlooking his property, and he treated us to a magnificent lunch. And of course, every vegetable we ate was from his own garden.
And that was a highlight for me because I'm big on vegetables, and especially when it's local.
We happened to go to the town of Selemadeg, and that's where Yogi, our great friend and guide, lives. So we asked him if we could stop at his house to say hello to his children. I had brought them some beautiful hand embroidered outfits from Mexico City that we bought together,
yes.
remember? So he called them, they were wearing the outfits, and we had a wonderful time with them. He invited us into his house and explained to us about a very beautiful Balinese tradition, which is that every single house has to have a temple of its own inside their property.
This is we call taksu.
Taksu.
Yeah. So in taksu, if you have something like a, how to say, we ask for the blessing according your work.
Okay.
Yeah, like this. If you are fishermen or driver, something like this, so we pray in here.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
And that was really super great because we got to experience the temple firsthand.
This is the sword, very old one.
Okay.
From generation to generation, the crease, the sword. So we keep here.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
We call pejenangan in here. So each area in Bali, they have a different name.
Okay.
So in here, in my village, we call this one pejenangan.
One of the highlights of the trip to Bali is to get a ceremony with a guru or a high priest. I happen to know Adi Guru for many years now, and every time I'm in Bali, I go to get his blessings and his ceremonies because we truly believe, or at least I truly believe, that anything that is given to you with good energies is received with good energies, and is gonna make us enjoy life more.
This is a ceremony for healing and purification.
We started with a fire shower, as he calls it. Then they sparkled some water in us.
And when we went there, we had to bring with us a basket of 12 different flowers.
Flowers and seeds and some
And-
stuff that he had requested in advance.
Yes.
So we're sitting there. The ceremony had already started with a lot of participation from the people from the area. And when we sat down, he was kind enough to start saying our names and asking for blessings for ourselves. And then we had to take a full bath with the water full of flowers that he had already been blessing throughout the ceremony.
Yes, and that's the really the basket that we brought. They make it once they put it in the water. Then he blesses it, and that's really what they give you a purification bath of that water.
So after we finish and feeling all recharged, we renovated with new energies, spiritually like super happy. It was time to say goodbye to Adi Gurus until next trip. And it was time for us to go back to the hotel. And if you want to see what else you can do in the beautiful island of Bali, please watch our next episode. I am Mayte Prida.
And I'm Ghassan Nassar.
We are Sliving at 60. And don't forget to follow us on social media.